Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ballet Rain. This video is a very, very, very special video because A, we are here with you guys. B, it is the last video that we're filming today.
Yes.
And C, we get to nerd out with you guys about the oldest surviving ballet in history.
That's right. Today's commentary is on the pas de deux from the second act of La Sylphide.
I don't think we've done any remarks on La Sylphide, hardly.
Very little, aside from the fact that we just love it because it's Bournonville, but we really have not touched on La Sylphide with you guys in our 3 years of YouTube and ballet nerding with you guys, so that's going to be remedied today.
Honestly, I think La Sylphide deserves way more love than it gets, and by the end of the video, we promise that you guys will feel the exact same way.
If you're excited to go, then make sure you tap the like button, scroll over a little bit, and tap the hype button as well, and let's get going.
Consider this your pre-context because we know that you guys are going to be watching through this video being like, oh my god, the sylph is so pretty, she's so useful.
Wow.
However does she do it? And this is because of 2 things: water from heaven's streams and a solid skincare routine. And because I'm pretty sure you can't get water from heaven's streams, but we can get skincare. So that's where the partner of today's video, Foreo, comes in.
Foreo's red light therapy devices are an absolute game changer in terms of skincare. Their FAQ 202 LED face mask in particular features 8 different wavelengths of light, including near-infrared light, which really helps to fight inflammation, dark spots, and significantly reverses signs of aging. Very sylph-coated.
Very sylph-coated, yeah.
Eternal youth.
You can use the face mask on its own, or you can pair it with the FAQ red light peptide serum, which helps to optimize the LED performance because it contains photoreactive active ingredients. Pretty much as close to sylph magic as we can get.
The FAQ 202 is clinically proven to target fine lines by stimulating collagen production and help damaged skin heal from within.
And for those of us with dry, dull, or dehydrated skin, the UFO3 is absolutely wonderful. That combined with the little face mask packets that they provide, you basically get like a supercharged face mask, complete with light therapy and T-sonic massage, which is just so relaxing and so nourishing for the skin. It's just incredible.
So if you want to unlock the sylphy vibes and eternal youth, or at least something pretty close, Foreo is actually having an incredible Women's Day sale in honor of all of the women around the world.
So make sure to click the link in the description box below and use the code 30RAIN to get 30% off almost all products, including sale items.
Happy Women's Day to all of our fellow women, and thank you very much to Foreo for partnering with us on today's video and for celebrating the beauty in every woman.
As a small note, we were gonna save this pas de deux for an addictive ballet moments video.
We were, but the only problem is there are so many addictive moments
In
this pas de deux, so we're like, you know what?
Let's just do
a proper commentary on it. What the heck? Now, of course, before we get started with the commentary, we have to give you the context so that you know what we're looking at, so you can appreciate it better.
La Sylphide, like we said, one of the oldest surviving ballets in the ballet rep, and the original La Sylphide was choreographed by Filippo Taglioni.
Yes.
Whose daughter, Marie Taglioni, was the first ballerina officially to dance on pointe. So this is how old this ballet is. Pointe as a technique and as a part of ballet originated with La Sylphide.
Unfortunately, the original La Sylphide, choreographed by Filippo Taglioni, is lost to time. It is sad. It's okay. We're all mourning together. But ballet, like most things in history, are kind of like passed down and they kind of evolve with time. And so the version that we are familiar with today, and sort of like the classic version of La Sylphide today, is choreographed by Auguste Bournonville, who is definitely one of our favorite choreographers of all time.
Bournonville has done a ton of absolutely beautiful ballets that are known affectionately as the Bournonville ballets.
Yes, Napoli is one of them. Y'all know we love Napoli. Conservatoire. What else?
La Ventana. Flower Fest in Gonzano.
We did a commentary on Flower Fest.
And Napoli's Tarantella.
That's who. Go check out those videos. And of course, La Sylphide is one of them.
The music is by Herman Severin Löwenschuld, and the dancers that we're going to be featuring today are Tamara Rojo and Stephen McRae. And the 2 of them together create probably one of the most exquisite Sylph and James dynamics that I have ever seen.
We will give you a little bit of context regarding the story, just briefly, just so that we kind of know where we are setting-wise. So basically, James is our male protagonist, and he is engaged to marry Effie.
Go watch the other video.
However, the day of his engagement, he is sort of beautifully, lovingly haunted by the sylph. And the sylph in the story and in sort of mythology is this beautiful sort of fairy creature. And she sort of represents femininity and beauty and perfection. And in general, in this story, she's sort of James's ideal.
Yeah,
or like
his
sort of his
fantasy.
fantasy. And so when she comes to him, obviously he's very confused at first. He's like trying to say, I'm already with Effie, I can't be with you. And then she's
Very
remarkably
cunning.
persistent and a little petulant about that.
Yeah.
And obviously he's enchanted, falls in love with the sylph. And then during the engagement party, she appears again to him, urges him to follow her into the woods because
It's not a ballet
It's-
unless there's act 2 in the woods.
Effie is distraught and the curtain closes. And then when we appear back in Act 2, the commentary picks up. The sylph is sort of leading James through her little enchanted forest, which is kind of her magical realm. And this is where the story picks up. So this scene is very wholesome. It's like he's finally surrendered to follow her. And obviously she's just overjoyed to be with him. She just loves him and adores him so much. It's very wholesome and it's very affectionate and it's very sweet. So that's what we're about to see.
The version that we were watching today with Tamara and Steven.
Yes.
It's slightly different than the
Yes.
original Born in Ville version. I believe it is the Johann Coburg reconstruction.
Reconstruction of it. And Johann Coburg is sort of like in the Bournonville lineage.
Yeah.
So like he definitely has
Like that real,
Bournonville blood in him. You know what I'm saying? And so we can trust him, right?
yeah.
We can trust him.
We can
with
trust
that.
him. But there is a little extra section in the middle that isn't in a lot of productions, but it's very, very beautiful. So we wanted to
Yes.
show you guys today.
I think we're fully contextualized now. And
You've been contextualized within an inch of your life by this point.
let's start. Here we go, La Sylphide, the opening of Act 2. Tamara Rojo, as we said, and Stephen McRae. Stephen is still with the Royal Ballet. Tamara is now like the artistic director of
Is she San
Francisco Ballet.
Yeah.
Anyway.
If any of them are watching this video, you
We love
have
you.
our
Our love and respect.
yes, our love and
Yes,
respect.
honestly.
We love
Let's
you
go.
guys.
This is about to bless your day, so get ready.
That classic Bournonville sweetness. Bournonville Ballet sweetness.
And this kind of very sweet music is very typical for ballet at this time. We weren't into the big, all the dramatic Tchaikovsky in the classical era of ballet. But here in the Romantic era, it's much softer, it's a lot sweeter. It's just very pleasant, I think you could say.
Here we
Here
go.
we go. The forest. I got chills, you guys, just now. Oh my god.
This, it's reminiscent of
God.
Giselle, isn't it?
A little bit.
Which is kind of funny because
Act 2 is all in the woods, you guys.
Act 2 is always in the woods.
This is just basic pattern recognition
Yeah.
at this point.
But also, Théophile
Gautier,
Gautier.
yeah, Gautier.
Théophile Gautier.
Yeah.
He was inspired by La Sylphide
Yeah,
when he was creating Giselle.
Yeah, for sure he was. Among other things, we made a video on this. Check it out. Here he is, looking for his sylph, obviously. And here she is. Oh.
Look at her.
This posture right here, we've talked about it before. Originally, Mr. Taglioni, obviously because his daughter, and he knew his daughter very well, he had her hold her arms like this because she did have a hunchback. And she had very, very disproportionately long arms.
Yes.
And so if you have long arms today, it's not a big deal. Like, nobody shuns you for it. But you will know that it's very hard to control your arms sometimes because they're just so long. And so for her, he had her keep her arms close to the body, folded in, just to keep them under control.
Yes.
So that's kind of your little bit of ballet lore right there. It's very soft, and it's like she's kind of just content.
thinking.
She's thinking, or she's listening. You know, she's just
that
like,
too.
she's just content. The rest of the scene is a lot of pantomime. She says, all of this, all the beautiful forest that you see, it belongs to me.
I live here.
And I'm giving it to you.
The way she emotes with her face. Oh my god, it's just a little...
It's so generous, but at the same time, it's kind of like timid. It's just like, oh, here, it's for you.
And the Sylph is such a unique character.
Yeah.
She's so sweet and gentle and looks so innocent, but she's also like demanding, but in this very delicate, feminine way.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
She's very cute.
But it's so beautiful the way Tamara portrays this. This is why you need to get front row seats, you guys, so you get to see the expressions of the artists.
Yeah. He repeats it. All of this belongs to you. She goes, well, now it's yours, obviously, because I love you.
And he's like, well, I love you too.
Yeah.
And she goes, promise it. And he says, well, okay. And this is the moment you know that this ballet is not going to end well.
Yeah.
Because pattern recognition. Again, you guys, pattern recognition.
Pattern recognition.
Anytime the man goes like this, everything's about to come tumbling down sooner or later.
Yeah.
So this is like, whenever you see this in a ballet, this is like your foreshadow.
That's the biggest red flag. If he swears eternal love to you, it's probably not what it seems.
None of you will walk away alive.
Yeah, exactly. Someone is going to die.
Someone is going to die.
Within the next 2 acts.
Yes, exactly. Says, I love you as well. And she says, swear it. And like a fool, he does. Sorry, we love James.
Typical. We love you, James.
No James slander, but also yes, James slander. Look at that. And he's, of course, she said, oh, you can't touch me because I'm a fairy.
Oh, yes, and that's sort of a big plot point, I think, throughout the entirety of the ballet is the fact that she is on the ethereal plane. She is a sylph, and he is obviously a human man on the mortal plane. And so the whole thing is that he loves her so much and she loves him so much, but they can't ever really truly interact. So he can't touch her.
Yeah.
He cannot hold her. He cannot embrace her. None of that. Because she's a fairy. She's a phantom. Anytime he gets close, and you will see this a lot more in the ballet, anytime he gets close to her,
he can't ever actually make contact with
exactly.
her.
She always just floats away, and she's just unattainable, unreachable.
Yeah. Much like one's ideal or one's fantasy.
Exactly. So you can see there's a lot of like nuance, but also emotional sort of layers. And there's definitely a huge moral to this story. And there's a lot of like emotional connections, I think, that you can make with this story.
Here she says, you can't touch me. He says, aw.
Disappointed. He does this so well, by the way. But she's so playful.
She says, I'll take your hat. Got your hat. She goes over there. Go get it. I love the way she executes this.
And this is where she might be picking up, I don't know, little flowers or something.
She's basically showing him around her forest.
Exactly.
And saying, look at all of the beautiful things that my home has to offer.
Exactly.
Aren't you glad you came? Let me make you at home.
Because at the beginning of the ballet, he was very reluctant to follow her. And so now she's like, no, you're with me. Look at all this beautiful stuff that you get with it, you know? And so she's just trying to make him feel comfortable. And obviously, she's just having a little fun, obviously. This is so beautiful. This is the little pond of water, probably magical water, I would imagine. This is beautiful, being so careful. This is stunning.
Oh! Stunning.
Oh my goodness.
I love how she kept reaching and reaching and reaching and reaching and reaching and and then she runs.
Oh, it's so beautiful, the amount of control there. And I love how it looks like she's like being so
like
careful.
not to drop the water.
So careful. And then it's just, and she's just so generous with it. It's ethereal.
Addictive.
It's addictive. It's incredible.
It's like, literally.
I don't have to explain this. This just speaks for itself.
We need to see it again.
Yeah.
She gives him the water for you. This is the part that doesn't show up in
most versions.
In most versions,
yeah.
but it does show up in this version, and we are very glad it does because
it's ethereal.
Watch
just watch
this. She gives him the water for you.
It really just puts that concept just like right in front of you. That like it literally looks like she's just riding on the breeze.
Yes.
Like she looks like fog or mist or a cloud or something, which is just so beautiful and definitely there. But you can't contain it. You can't hold it.
It's they only do it twice. They only do it.
But it steals your breath away.
It's just this, and the way. I'm sorry. I'm losing my words.
We're losing coherence over here, you guys. This is just how beautiful it is.
I love. Okay, I think mathematically what it is. It's just that. I think it's just the way that they have such a calibrated distance. It's like there's a barrier. Like he can't physically get any closer than like this far.
This far. The speed with which he comes in, that's the speed where she goes away.
Yeah,
it's like when you if you ever have like your steam from your pot or something and you blow on it. It goes like that.
it's like slow.
Yeah, it feels like that for me, and it's just the illusion is just so perfectly done.
Yeah, it's the slight delay.
See?
Yeah, that's insane.
Oh, that was a beautiful floaty quality for that turn. And I love this because she does so much of it on her point.
Yeah.
And it really just looks like she's dancing just above the ground.
What's incredible is the way she goes through her feet.
Yeah.
I don't know if the video has gone out yet, but we were talking about the concept of when you're on point, lift up to roll down.
Yeah.
When you're coming off a point, you never want to just roll through like this.
Yeah.
You want to lift up just like a micromillimeter. And she does this.
She does it so effortlessly.
So beautiful.
Obviously, he's disappointed.
He says, can I hold you? And she says,
unfortunately, you can't. That's not possible. He says, well, is there a way? And she says, you have real eyes. You have a real mind. And you have a real heart. And I don't. I'm a fairy. See?
And again, this is so
look how it's just like a billowy cloud that just like gets it's just blown around in the most beautiful, delicate way.
It looks like there's no friction.
Yeah.
In the way she turns. There's no force making the turn happen.
No.
It just floats. Like like figure skaters spinning on ice.
Yeah.
You know, like there's no friction in there. It's just a very free turn.
That's okay. We can still have fun even though we're living on different realms.
Oh, such a sweet detail. I love that because it implies that she had a little bit of magic to her. She can kind of sort of manipulate him just a little bit.
She's a fairy.
It's like the way you can be blown by the wind.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
She has some influence, but like not a ton, and they even though they can't really touch. Which is interesting about this pas de deux is that there is barely any partnering here.
Yeah.
Even this, he never touches her.
But it looks like he's helping, but it's just with vibes.
Yes. Because again, it's like he's partnering her just kind of by moving the air.
Yeah, just like shaping like the cloud with his hands, sort of.
And she's kind of moving him, like when you get blown by the wind.
Exactly.
It's sort of that very ephemeral connection. Like they can tentatively kind of interact.
They are technically.
But never fully. From a dancing perspective, it's difficult because you have to look as solid as if you're being partnered.
Yes.
While not being partnered.
Exactly. Wasn't there I think we heard somewhere that the reason why Bournonville never added a whole ton of partnering into his ballets was because he himself wasn't a super proficient partner himself.
I feel like I heard that somewhere.
I heard that somewhere. I don't know if it's true.
Okay, the thing is, I remember hearing it as a young dancer.
Yeah.
But I looked it up and I couldn't find anything on it.
It might be one of those things that's just like handed down. Like maybe it just wasn't popular at the time or...
And Bournonville himself was focused more on like the equilibrium between the male and female dancers.
Exactly. And even going further back in time, I think with the Baroque era, pas de deux was typically just them dancing side by side. Like if you look at Giselle, the peasant pas de deux with the whole like dun ba da dum, like that's all just pas de deux, even if they're not really
like
doing partnered stuff that we know, like all the tricks that we do today.
True. It was like,
so the standard for what's considered pas de deux was very different, you know, in the romantic and beyond that. This is just lore. This is stuff that we've heard. If you have any more insight, that would be really, really cool. But yeah, we did hear somewhere that Bournonville wasn't the best partner, and he was sort of the original James. And so when he choreographed this ballet, he was like, you know what?
We won't put too much
partnering. She will do this herself, and he will support with vibes.
Anyway, here we go.
This. Again, the beautiful sylph posture. You come here. He's like,
Sure.
Okay.
And again, because he comes
toward
so
her too quickly, she blows away.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
It's so coherent. It's so cohesive, and it's it really tells that story.
Yeah,
I love this. And this is the mime for music or like for singing.
I love the way she just
looks back.
Yeah, like, are you coming? Are you coming?
Yeah, I know, she's so sweet.
I love the way that nothing ever stops moving.
It's so fluid. It really just feels like she's floating. Like literally looks like she's floating.
That's incredible. And there's almost like, what I love is that it's a coordination thing when she even when she comes out of that piqué arabesque, the arms take their time coming down. It's that slight delay that makes it feel dreamlike. Because if you were, say, in Kitri or a human character, you'd have a bit more of a natural feel with the arms.
Exactly.
Your arms would help you through the movement.
Exactly. And you can see that with James here.
Yeah.
He gives us that example, and you can see that parallel to the self is just the movement quality is very different.
With more of a human grounded character, you would have a bit more of a natural feel. Whereas for her, there's just that slight delay. There's that adds sort of a dreamlike quality to the movement.
Exactly.
If you know what I mean. See, even when she comes down, her arms are still floating.
And that's sort of his confusion because, you know, he thinks he knows where she is, but he never really does. I love this.
Butterfly.
And this is, she caught the butterfly.
And he asks her, "What have you got?" "Let it go." "Well, okay.
Stop. Go away. And here she goes for her variation. I love that.
And what I love with this, the way she does this whole first passage, that every développé has resistance
to it. Yeah.
And for younger dancers, when we are at the bar, we always train in fondus. They always tell you resist through, and that's training for these développés.
Or your rond de jambes.
And your rond de jambes as well, quick, slow.
Yeah.
That kind of movement pattern would not be required in something like you see Black Swan, or you see Kitri.
La Corsaire even.
It's like, whack! It's the same step, but it looks completely different. There she goes.
Love how she caught his eyes there.
What I love about her dancing, in this role specifically, is you can see the breath.
Yeah, the breath is so apparent. Calling to him. Oh my goodness!
That was beautiful.
This is what we're talking about, you guys. Mastery. Oh
that was incredible.
That was stunning.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wow.
Not all your pirouettes are going to be attacked head on.
Yes.
You might do that for Kitri. Dum, bum, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
You need to have it snappy and it needs to be fast and you need to attack that one.
Yeah.
Black Swan, da, 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 dum, attack it.
Yeah.
And then you have to go.
Ba-dum,
Yeah,
ba-da-dum.
you have to know when to attack it. But for a role like this, she can just 1, 2, 3, 4. And then she comes down. It's just stunning. And it's so
is.
cohesive with the character.
And this, I guess this is kind of like the concept of this is like the theme of the
Yeah,
whole video,
yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, this is the beauty of ballet, is that
Yeah.
you do the same steps. You
But it
do
can-
arabesque,
yeah.
you do à la seconde développé,
Yeah.
you do pirouette,
Yeah.
but the way you do it,
Tells a totally different story.
completely different
Completely
story.
different story. Let's see his variation now. Because she just told him, it's your turn. Let me do one more turn and then...
And she lifted up as she comes down. Let's go, James.
Very, very difficult variation.
And you can see completely different quality from him versus from her.
Because he is, you know, our mortal character for, you know, our little study in contrast here.
Yes.
And in classic Bournonville style, we do have a lot of battery
Yes.
in the male choreography, which is definitely trademark of Bournonville.
Yes, it
I feel like
was.
I feel like he's very well known for that. Battery, obviously, and then male choreography in general was sort of his specialty.
because he was an incredible virtuoso dancer himself.
Yes, he was.
And so obviously all of his choreography mirrors that. He was brilliant choreographer
Yeah.
and played to his strengths and
Exactly.
played to the strengths of the male dancer as well. Another thing that I think is very beautiful about this particular set of variations, hers contrasting his,
Yes.
is that hers is always accent up.
Yeah, yeah,
His,
yeah.
you can get dun dun da 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 bum 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 bum.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
accent down into the ground, and
Yeah.
he has gorgeous pliés here.
Yeah, exactly. He is so in the floor, and it
this-
really, again, the contrast and the duality, it really captures your attention as an audience, and it really helps you, even if it's on a subconscious level, it helps you get to know the characters that much more.
Yeah.
But yeah, and you see, like, the difference. She's up and down and up, but she's more on the up, and he's like down and down and
yeah.
down.
But this is gorgeous. Like, he's so clean.
So clean,
So
you guys. So
textbook.
clean.
And we've said this about Steven before.
Yeah.
Like, textbook. It's so
So clean.
fifth.
So clean.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
And a little bit of our sylph's
Yeah.
influence there. It's like he was on balance and then the wind just blows him this way.
I love the energy he gives.
Yeah.
Going not just up and over, up, around, that way. It's a slight nuance to
I
that
know.
movement.
Ugh.
You see why we couldn't just pick one moment? They're all
no,
addictive.
They're all addictive moments in here.
Look at him just fly.
He just floats, he just flies, and he's just like, oh, it's for her. You know, it's just so beautiful.
That classic Bournonville ballon.
If our Cicchetti and Bournonville video went out, you can check out our very interesting challenge of learning Cicchetti and Bournonville for 6 days. And I believe Peter did say that, you know, the biggest principle with Bournonville is to make it look so effortless and make it look
Yes.
so easy. And Bournonville would say something along the lines of, if the audience can see how hard it is, you failed.
Bournonville has that in one of his books. If you show the audience how hard it is, you've failed.
I don't think they're failing here. I think it's quite the opposite. This is such a hard passage. Entreaties to the second.
Second to fifth, double tour.
And a turn.
Gorgeous.
Yes, and very classic, very understated finish.
Yep. Well, there
very
we go.
traditional
Yeah.
of, you know, ballet of that time.
There was not as much like panache.
No, that's something you see later in the classical era of ballet when you see, you know,
you
Swan
s-
Lake, Don Quixote, those ballets,
La
Paquita.
Corsair.
Yeah, no.
You see the likes of Basilio and Ali. And
yeah. But back in these days, like Giselle, La Sylphide, and like Flower Festival, obviously, it's all very gentle. It's very subdued and it's very human.
Yeah.
It's not performative at all. It's very, very human.
Good job.
Exquisite.
Beautiful.
Our coda, so to speak. I love this. So floaty.
And again, the delay of the arms.
Yeah. Even though she's moved on with the legs, the arms are still on their journey. And I think that really just nails the illusion.
Even there, melt through the plie.
This is very Bournonville.
And this line,
Yeah.
we did practice.
Yes, we did.
This line we did practice in our 6 days of Cicchetti and Bournonville.
And then we have a little bit more of those. And this isn't a good time to mention that all the leitmotifs. I mean, we're a little bit late to be mentioning leitmotifs. But you'll notice that like the lighter like flutes and woodwinds are more to voice the sylph. And you'll kind of notice that throughout the ballet. Throughout the ballet, she has all these little flutes and these little fluttery notes that kind of sound like bird sounds. It's a very soft, very musical voice because, you know, the flute does kind of have that sort of breathy sound to it, which is really beautiful. And then whenever he comes in, we have a little bit more of those heavier, warmer tones of like the brass instruments.
Yeah, like more grounded
Yeah.
strings and brass kind
Exactly,
of thing.
yeah. I love this passage. Just be wowed.
Wow. Every single
My
glissade.
goodness.
Every single glissade. Boom.
Those double bronze were so clean. All of these little beads are so clean. You can see every single one of them. Let's watch it again. That was incredible. That is so Bournonville also.
So Bournonville.
That is so Bournonville, but he does it so well.
Clean beads.
And another thing you'll notice about the arms, they stay in the en bas position. Normally
more
nowadays,
minimal.
you'll see Bluebird doing
Yes,
his thing,
lots
and
of
you'll
this.
see, you know, at least a lot more dramatic arms than at least A Pomo as well. But him, it's very minimal. It's
Effortless
very
on top.
effortless. Again, no effort detected.
Crazy. And step front de jambe and step brise.
Goodness, it's incredible. So
It's
musical
so rhythmic.
too.
Boom.
Let's go.
Let's go.
And our coda continues.
Such
With
soft
her
landings.
turn.
Dun, dun, dun.
She really just flies.
I love that. She's so.
There's so much story-wise in that one passage. It's like this is their form of connection. If they can't contact, like, you know, physically, this is just like the way that they do it. This is just them being able to enjoy each other's company. He's just so smitten. And she's just like, come get me if you can.
Yeah, it's everything is like, come
everything's
catch me,
so
come
playful.
catch me.
Yeah, come catch me, come catch me.
And she
but-
knows he can't.
Yeah, exactly. They can't, but they're going to have a jolly good time anyway.
Yeah.
Because of course they would.
Just the dynamic there. Oh my
And
goodness.
she floats away.
Again, the horns come back in when it's just him.
Yes.
Look how much he travels.
I know, I was
there.
gonna say, he travels so much on those.
Just eats that space. Let's go.
There she is!
She's like, come get me.
But of course he can't.
See, exactly.
Yeah,
Every time.
yeah.
She's elusive. She's, again, perfection is
Elusive. Perfection is elusive. This is case in point.
Case in point.
Yeah.
She is the embodiment of perfection,
But-
his ideal fantasy, but
She's
she
elusive.
is incredibly
You
elusive.
can't ever attain her. Very typical Bournonville finish for basically any number. that one step again.
Yes.
And the pas de bus coming forward, the arm on bot. You'll see this everywhere in Bournonville Pieces.
I love it.
It's so, it's like his little signature.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it so much. And it's also just so
It's
beautiful
so
in every context. You see it in Napoli.
Yep.
You'll see it in, what's the other one? Flower Fest, I believe, does it as well. And
everything's this little.
and you see it here. And in all three contexts, which are fairly different stories, it always fits.
It always fits.
That's also in Napoli.
Yep.
Pas de bus.
Pas de basque step jeté.
And turn.
There we go.
And I love how she just floats towards him. And that's the end. Isn't that gorgeous? And even at the end, you guys, yes, he's supporting her, but that's like a secret thing. You're not supposed to know that.
It's supposed to look like she's just
there by herself, and he's just behind her. But again, it just keeps the illusion cohesive throughout the entire thing. Like they never once made contact, but you just feel the emotional vibes.
Yep.
This is just gorgeous, you guys. Are you not enchanted? If you're not enchanted, then I mean, go watch the video again. You clearly didn't watch it thoroughly enough.
Yeah, like turn your brightness up, turn your volume up a little.
Exactly.
Zoom in maybe.
Pay attention, put it on a bigger screen, do what you need to do. You did not watch it properly, because if you did, you'll be enchanted, you'll be breathless, you'll be, oh my goodness, this is incredible. This is absolutely exquisite.
Exquisite with a capital X and a capital exquisite.
And this has been Ballet Commentary with Ballet Rain. Yeah, no, there's no words.
Just applause.
Applause for Tamara, Stephen, Bournonville himself, honestly, because this is just a work of art.
And there you have it, you guys. We did not quite make it in time for sunset. It's a little dark.
I mean, the sky's a little rosy at the edges, but you guys, it's still bright in here. Our hearts are glowing because honestly, nothing makes us happier than to have a very solid ballet nerding session with you guys. And so if you guys enjoyed it as well, make sure you tap the like button and share this with a friend to share all of the enchanting, magical, sylphy vibes.
Sylphie vibes, everyone. Sylphie vibes in the comments.
Yeah, send cloud emoji, the little wing emoji.
The fairy emoji.
The fairy emoji. Send us sparkles. Like, put your sylphie vibes in the comments below to encourage all of those who need it today.
Yeah. Hopefully this video can convince you that La Sylphide is one of the most beautiful ballets.
Beautiful ballets.
And for one of the oldest, it has changed so much about ballet.
Yeah, it really has.
Like the romantic tutu was made popular because of La Sylphide. The point shoes obviously were made popular by La Sylphide.
Yeah.
This ethereal posture that you see in every single ethereal ballet character was made possible by La Sylphide.
So honestly, this is kind of the template, the sort of starting point of ballet, and from here, everything else evolved. So it's really great to just come back and to appreciate, you know, one of the original,
the matriarch of the ballet.
Sort of the matriarch of like the classical ballet repertoire.
And now you guys can understand exactly why we love it so much. Thank you so much to all of our patrons who made this video possible. For those of you that don't know, our patrons are like the reason that we're able to keep doing what we're doing, and our team is able to keep doing what they do.
Yes.
And the reason why that new ballet nerd content keeps coming to you guys every single Saturday. So thank you so much to our patrons, and hello to all of our new patrons.
Yes, hello.
If you would also like to be a new patron, there is a link in our description box, or you can visit patreon.com/balletrain and follow the steps there to become a patron. It's really quite simple.
Yes. And of course, a big thank you to the partner of today's video, Foreo. Remember to click the link in the description box and use the code 30RAIN to get an additional 30% off almost all of their products, including sale items, this Women's Day.
Anyways, I think that is all from us for now. This is Ballet Rain signing off. Until the next video.
Bye. Get your
Oh,
merch,
my tea has been out of the fridge.
No, I've run out of tea a long time ago.
Yeah, I
because
know.
This was the last video of the day. There's nothing
There's
here.
nothing here. It's like
It's just here for the vibes.
yeah, it's there because we have to have tea. Like spiritually, we have tea.
You do have tea spiritually, but you know, it gets to a point where it's like, okay, 3 cups is a little excessive.
Yeah, like-
so. The music is by, I can't say his name.
I can say it.
Okay.
The music is by Herman Severin Löwenskiold, and
Wow.
I know that was good.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I think this is the darkest we've ever had a video.
I keep checking my tea to see if
I know!
and I'm always disappointed.
I know, it's like, I hate
I'm
it.
sure that I had an extra sip left. I don't.
It's so sad. It's like, I wanted to still be drinking that.
Darn it.
Yeah, like she's like a mist, a fog.
Yeah, she's a
It
mist.
just-
You can't contain it. You
You
can't
could say
hold
you
it.
missed her.
Did you have to do that?
Sorry.
Did anyone see this coming? I didn't see this coming.
I didn't see it coming either. I literally just... I actually didn't mean to. I just was worried that it wouldn't... I would forget if I didn't say it immediately. It just came to mind and then boom.
You need to learn self-control.
I'm trying.
You
I'm
need to
really
learn timing.
I'm really trying.
Oh my god.
It's the last video of the day, you guys.
I don't have energy for this.